Starling Marte. He will lead this one off today.
Marte.
First offering on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Count even now at 1-1. Here's the pitch. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch or throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Katel Marte, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed. And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Fouled off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Paddock is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Still even at 2-2. Marte leads off second with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Pulled toward right center field. Lagares giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Batting third, the third baseman.
With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I'm really impressed with. He hit hit over 320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
So here's Eduardo Escobar in the dirt and blocked behind the plate, and no advance. It's ball one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lagares is under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. Now the pitch.
That's the ball.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this will get to the wall over near the 322 sign. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, Christian Walker, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pham will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Only one in the inning for Arizona. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number one. Diamondbacks lead this one 1-0. Madison Bumgarner gets the start for Arizona in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Quite frankly, one of the toughest and baddest dudes in the game of baseball. We all remember coming in Game 7 of the World Series against the Kansas City Royals. Every team thinks that they have an ace. Well, guess what? This guy is a true, legitimate ace. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. It does have the straight changeup in. Just in case you didn't know this, the guy can swing the bat a little bit too. One of the best pitchers in the game.
Fernando Tatis Jr. is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And in steps Manny Machado. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's got 3 base hits in 19 tries. He's taken him deep once. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Machado is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Hard hit to first. To second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
So stepping in, Eric Hosmer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun.
Right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Base hit into right center.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Standing in now, Nick Ahmed. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Nobody out, runner on first. Struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate, Madison Bumgarner, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Squares to bunt, but he can't connect. Strike 1.
That's not great form right there, but you can't be surprised. A lot of these guys were not asked to bunt coming up through the minor leagues, so don't expect every sac bunt to get down.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Nope.
Yeah, now you've got a guy up there trying to give you an out by bunting. So the last thing you want to do is waste pitches and maybe put yourself in a situation where you could walk him.
Has a look, now the pitch. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. 1 there. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both.
Batting 9, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Up next for Arizona, Carson Kelly. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings. 7 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. All even now. 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Myers looking up. Onto the party porch and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Here's Starling Marte. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here comes the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder Katel Marte, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Myers is under it, and that ends the inning. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this two-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 3-0 Arizona. Next to the plate for the Padres, Will Myers. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Got him to go down swinging there. Will Myers is retired leading off the bottom of the second.
Jarek Bell. Road ball.
Jurickson Profar digs in next, as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike one. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1.
0-1.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Comes back with a dandy of a curveball there, and it's a full count, 3-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now at the plate, Francisco Mejia. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the belt, the pitch.
0-1, no strike.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Here comes the 1-0.
Nope.
Up top, it's 2-0.
2-0.
Runners on first with one down. Outside, 3-0 now. Juan Lagares, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch on its way.
Hey.
Line drive to center field. Marte is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The center fielder, Juan Lagares.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. He's set, and the pitch.
Hey. 0-1.
2 out with the man at first. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Padres leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks.
Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and the throw is there to record the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, David Peralta, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lagares on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christina Walker.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-1.
That's in. Ball 2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
2 out, nobody on. Full count still. A payoff pitch one more time. Fly ball out toward left center field. Lagares is under it. And that retires the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They lead it 3-0. Bottom of the third now. And next will be the pitcher, Chris Paddock.
The pitcher, Chris Paddock.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1. And this is popped up near second base. And there's out number 1.
Up next for the Padres, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Fouled off. A payoff pitch one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Tommy Pham. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Bumgarner into his motion. Here it is on 1-0. And it's fouled away.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have next inning.
1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Padres down in order, still down 3-0. Into the box now, Cole Calhoun, a base hit in his first trip.
The right fielder, Cole.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Calhoun swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 5 foot 10 inches tall. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2010 first year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
To the plate now, Nick Ahmed. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he fouls this one off. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate, so maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. None out, runners at first and second. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1. And he tries to bunt here with 2 strikes, but he's out.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Now in the box, Carson Kelly. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
in that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Three runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Chopped to third, tough to get to second for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. The three of us are back with more following this. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
Now here it comes.
That's out.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Peralta. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Into center field. Line drive, base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
So here's Will Myers. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 delivery.
Yeah.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peralta on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Here's Jurickson Profar. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's set. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Here it comes, 2-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-1. Two out with the man at first. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for San Diego. They trail it here 3-0. All ready to go in the top of the fifth, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Starling Marte. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as to throw. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it. Strike one.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Line down the left field line, but this is going to get foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Slow little grounder left side, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the second baseman, Katel Marte.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the infielder Katel Marte. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pham will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Ready for another chance? Eduardo Escobar comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And another foul ball. Skied down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
3 balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher.
Now here it comes.
Machado.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Calhoun coming on. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
2-2 that's out.
Bounce to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Padres, the center fielder, Juan.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Brian Dozier will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Calhoun is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail in this one 3-0. Drew Pomeranz takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Padres, number 15, Drew Pomeranz.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the veteran outfielder David Peralta. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christina Walker.
Standing in, Christian Walker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pomeranz stands 6'6" and throws from the left side. He's a 9-year major league vet. Behind 0-2 now. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
2 strikes.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Calhoun will stand in now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball that's outside.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Runners on first with one down. Two and two the count to Calhoun. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. From the stretch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is flared out towards second. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to...
You hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Madison Bumgarner is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Two balls and 2 strikes to the former World Series MVP.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but they lead it 3-0. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First offering on its way. And that misses inside 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Two and 0 now. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. The pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Striding into the box, Tommy Pham. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. And now a pitch on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
To 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Padres down in order. Still down 3-0. Craig Stammen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 34, Craig Stammen.
New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Carson Kelly.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
Now batting, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
At the plate now, Starling Marte, as he'll take a look at ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Sliced hard on the ground. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Katel Marte. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Stepping in, Eduardo Escobar, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Hit on the ground to third. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't irk you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the stretch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Stepping in now, Christian Walker, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Arizona's on top, 4-0. Digging in now, Eric Hosmer. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Fastball taken, but
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
1-2 now. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Here's Will Myers. Hot shot on the ground is short. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Up next for the Padres, the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Ready now, Jurickson Profar. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Two out, nobody on. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Profar ahead with a 3-1 count here.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
On the ground to third. He's right there. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. D-backs out in front, 4-0. Luis Perdomo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 61, Luis Perdomo.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Cole Calhoun.
Leading off for Arizona, the right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Into the box now, Nick Ahmed. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The pitcher, number 40, Madison Bumgarner.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Madison Bumgarner. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Perdomo stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
1 out and a runner on second base. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher.
1 and 2.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Carson Kelly will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Now back.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box, Starling Marte, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Scooped up, throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Padres nothing. In now, Francisco Mejia. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Marte's after it. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Hey, tip your hat to the pitcher right there. That was a streak of 11 batters retired in a row before that base hit. Let's see if he can regroup and keep going.
Here's Juan Lagares.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
A runner at first with no outs here. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you could go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Luis Peralta.
Greg Garcia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Padres. Number 5, Greg Garcia.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's outside.
Two and 1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Standing in now, Fernando Tatis Jr. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Padres leave 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Javi Guerra enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Guerra.
At the plate, Katel Marte. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
The second baseman, Katel Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The 0-1.
One ball, two strikes, Katel.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Peralta.
Coming to the plate now, David Peralta. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. The 1-0 is a heater in there for a strike.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
The 1-1 waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
At the plate, Christian Walker. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him, and he did. It's ruled a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Ball 1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, he's throwing a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-1. Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it here today for Madison Bumgarner. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. Yohan Lopez takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
50.
To the plate now, Manny Machado, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One-0 count. Here it is. And that's too high, ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
2 strikes.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Eric Hosmer is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And that one right down Main Street. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
In now, Will Myers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The victory would belong to Madison Bumgarner, barring any late turn of events here. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
The 1-1 home. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. San Diego down to their final strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Myers takes, and this winds up missing, ball 4.
That is just a great at bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jurickson Profar. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled off. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes.
1-2.
And it's fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Another 1-2 delivery. Lays off 2-2 now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Archie Bradley takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 25, Archie Bradley.
Francisco Mejia will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Hit sharply toward the right side, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Well, that so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
5-0 the final score today. The Arizona Diamondbacks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Madison Bumgarner earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Diamondbacks, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Padres, no runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2